Hello students, let us determine the active earth pressure on the wall shown in figure using Rankine's theory. This problem is different from that of previous problem by when you look at the surface. That is, there it was horizontal, now here the surface is inclined at an angle of 15 degree. So they have given that I equal to 15 degree. Okay, next phi dash is given as 30 degree and which is nothing but the failure angle, and gamma equal to 19 kilonewton per meter cube, which is nothing but the density of the soil, and the height of the this retaining wall, it is 4 meter. Okay, now when we have this case where the surface is inclined, then your Ka, that is the coefficient, Rankine's coefficient, can be determined as, for this inclined surface of the soil, as cos I into cos I minus root of cos square I minus cos square phi dash divided by cos I plus root of cos square I plus cos square phi dash. Okay, so this is Ka. Once Ka is found out, next you can make use of Pa for active earth pressure, which is given as Ka into gamma into Z, where Z is the depth of the soil, where depth of the point where you are going to calculate the pressure. Okay, so now let us calculate Ka first. Okay, so Ka equal to in this case I is 15 degree. Okay, so cos I equal to cos 15 minus, sorry, into cos 15 minus root of cos square 15 minus cos square 30. Okay, divided by cos 15, here it will become plus. Okay, in numerator it is minus and in denominator it is plus. Okay, you find out Ka, and I guess you are going to get Ka. How much you will get the Ka? I hope you are going to get Ka as 0.373. Just check with the calculator, it is 0.373. Once you get 0.373, okay, now at the top Z equal to 0. Okay, therefore Pa equal to 0. Okay, at the bottom Z equal to 4 meter. Therefore, Pa equal to Ka is how much? 0.373. Okay, into gamma. Gamma is 19. Okay, into uh, what is given? Z. Z is how much? 4. Okay, 4. Okay, you are going to get it as 28.348 kilonewton per meter square. Okay, this is what you are going to get it. Okay, now if I draw this, I can get it as the figure. So what I'll do is I'll extend this one. Okay, here also. So this is my reference line, sorry. Okay, so here this also will be at an inclination of like this. This is how we are going to get it. Okay, and this value is 28.348 and here it is 0. Okay, now you need to calculate the total pressure, that is Pa. Okay, so Pa PA equal to, you are going to get it as area of the triangle, that is nothing but half into base is this one 28.348 into height is 4 meter. You are going to get the answer for PA, and you are going to get PA as 56.7 kilo Newton per unit length. Okay, so this is how you are going to get PA. Okay, and that PA will be acting at what distance? Okay, so it will be acting at this point. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, it will be acting somewhere here like this. Okay, and at an inclination of 15 degree, which is this. Now this distance will be, okay, this is in triangle shape, right? So that distance will be 1 by 3 of height, 1 by 3 of height, that is nothing but 4 by 3. Okay, therefore what we can tell is, PA is acting. Okay, so 56.7 kilonewton is acting at 4 by 3 meter from base at an inclination of 15 degree to horizontal, as shown in figure, so this is the answer. Now the thing is, here I individually I calculated, or you can do, you make use of this formula. Okay, directly what I did is, instead of substituting the value, I substituted as a h. Okay, so this height I have taken as h. Okay, and substitute, what is that? Half into base into height. Okay, here Ka into gamma into half you are going to get. So it is nothing but half into 0.373 is Ka, gamma is 19 into h square is nothing but 4 square, and you are going to get the answer as same answer what you got using in previous one, 56.7 kilonewton, and then you can write this as the final sentence. Okay, that's all for now.